The mighty oak tree is falling victim to a tiny fungus. Tech Now's Jennifer Arterburn shows us how scientists and satellites can help.
On the surface, the Fairfield Osborn Nature Preserve in Sonoma County looks like a picture of health. But a disease is growing and spreading through the forests here.
It has the discoloration on the bark, this sort of tan, rust-colored substance.
Sudden oak death is a fungus that starts on the outside of oak trees and spreads under the bark, choking off the supply of nutrients from the leaves to the roots.
Oh, is it seeping there? Oh, yeah.
Within a year or two, it can leave the oak completely dead from trunk to treetop. Nathan Rank, a biology professor at Sonoma State University and director of the preserve, has turned this 200-acre plot of land into a laboratory for studying the spread of sudden oak death.
The more we know about the biology of the disease, the more we'll be able to predict what kinds of methods might be useful in controlling it.
With the help of satellites and global positioning system equipment, Rank and his team are calculating the location of each infected tree to within a meter.
We wait until we get about 100 beeps, until I feel like we have enough points to get my location here.
Sophisticated map-making software allows them to plot the trees onto the preserve terrain.
That degree of accuracy helps a lot.
Giving them important clues about the spread of the disease.
This is a new tree that it looks like it's become infected.
So far, they found the fungus seems to be affecting oaks in the wetter, cooler areas of the preserve.
And if we can map those habitat factors, we can then predict or forecast areas that may be at high risk for being infected in the future.
Learning how sudden oak death spreads may also help them determine what's spreading it. Whether it's people carrying it on their shoes or airborne spores, the magnitude of this problem stretches far beyond this piece of land not far from Petaluma. So far, the group from Sonoma State has identified 110 trees in this preserve that are potentially infected with sudden oak death. They estimate that Bay Area-wide there may be tens of thousands of trees infected, with the worst areas being in Sonoma County, Marin County, and Santa Cruz County. Not only are dead trees unsightly and dangerous, they also increase the risk of forest fires.
Some of the areas in Marin County where it's spread, it's in a state park there that's close to a pretty metropolitan area, and it's spreading within the metropolitan area too, so people are having to cope with this in their backyards. This is a tree that's been infected for a while.
One of the biggest problems is that no one knows how to stop the oak devastation or even what started it. It's still not clear whether this mysterious fungus is native to the Bay Area or was carried here on other plants. It may be a year or more before those questions are answered, and in that time, the killer fungus will likely have claimed thousands more oak trees as its victims.
Yeah, I mean, basically that tree is now either dying or dead.
The Sonoma State team estimates that its GPS mapping of the preserve will be finished by the end of this year.